In this video, we are going to learn how to compare different alternatives based on their equivalent uniform annual worth values. So, I will read the problem first and then we will understand how we can perform this analysis. A company must decide whether to buy machine A or machine B. So, we have two different alternatives. After 5 years, machine A will be replaced with another A. Okay, that's good to know. So we have some cash flows associated with each machine that are given. For example, the purchase price of machine A versus purchase price of machine B, the first cost, right? That's $10,000 for machine A and $20,000 for machine B. Then we have annual maintenance cost, that is $1,000 for machine A and no annual maintenance cost for machine B. Salvage value means the scrap value that you get by selling the machine as a scrap after the expiry of its useful life. So machine A can be sold for $10,000 scrap value, and same goes for machine B. And then lastly, we have their useful lives. Useful lives are given as 5 years and 10 years. So our analysis period is basically the least common multiple of the two useful lives, which is 10 years. And we know that machine A will be replaced with another machine A at the end of 5 years. So let's try to write down these cash flows as they happen in various years. For example, first cost, which is happening in time period 0, we also call it P, or present value, right? Present value, which is in this case is a negative, it's a cost. So we want to compare these two alternatives by calculating their equivalent uniform annual worth, right? And this is a P value, so we want to convert it into its equivalent A value, equivalent annual value. Annual maintenance is already annual, already letter A. This is how we designate, right? So that we don't need to multiply by any factor. It is already annual, which is what we want. Salvage value is the future value in last time period, in time period 5 for machine A and time period 10 for machine B. So that's the future value, and we also need to convert it into its equivalent annual value, right? So that this P should be converted into equivalent annual. This is already in annual terms here. This F is also need to be converted into equivalent annual, and then we can add or subtract them up depending on whether they're costs or benefit, and then we will get that EUAW, one number, EUAW, equivalent uniform annual worth for machine A, and same for machine B, and then we can compare their respective EUAW values, and whichever is higher, whichever has a higher equivalent uniform annual worth, that would be our choice. There is some other information that is given here in the problem statement. With the minimum attractive rate of return 10%. So company wants minimum attractive rate of return 10% on their future investments. Which machine should be purchased? Okay, so far so good. So let's first calculate EUAW for machine A and EUAW for machine B. So EUAW for machine A is equal to minus $10,000, minus 10,000 cost, that's why it is negative, and it is P value. We want to convert it into its equivalent annual value. So we need to multiply it by A given P factor. Find A given P factor, which we can find from the compound interest tables. At 10% and life is 5 years. Minus $1,000 is the annual maintenance cost. $1,000. It's a minus because it's a cost, and since it is already annual, we don't need to multiply it by any factor. And lastly, the $10,000, which is the salvage value at end of 5 years for machine A. So that is F value, future value, and we want to distribute it over the entire life, which is 5 years. So we want to convert that into equivalent A value. So for that, we can multiply that F value by factor, find A given F factor, at 10% and for 5 years. Now, as we know, machine A will be replaced by another machine A in 5 years. So that EUAW will be same for the next cycle also, right? For the first 5 years, what EUAW, equivalent uniform annual worth, we get, that's going to be same from year 6 onwards, because we are replacing it with a similar machine and it has a similar cash flows. So we don't need to do any further calculations in that regard, right? So now let's find the factor values. Find A given P. We need to look at, this is a 5% interest table. So let's look at 10% compound interest table. So when you scroll down, that is 10%, and we need to calculate A given P for the 5 years. So the first column gives the number of years, so 5 years, and we want to find out A given P. The capital recovery factor is 0.2638. 0.2638. Here it is, 0.2638. Then we also need to find A given F factor, and let's see, 10%, 5 years, A given F is 0.1638. 0.1638. So it's right here. If you do all this math, you will get your final answer, which is minus $2,000. So that's the equivalent uniform annual worth. Next is equivalent uniform annual worth for machine B, right? So let's take a look at that. Minus $20,000 is the initial cost. It's a P value, and we want to convert it into its equivalent A value. We want to distribute these over 10 years because machine B has a life of 10 years. So to find A, we need to distribute it over 10 years. So we can multiply it by A given P factor, just like how we did it here, at the same interest rate, 10%. And years, from 5 years, this is 10 years because the useful life is 10 years, plus $10,000. Well, there is no annual maintenance, right? Annual maintenance is 0, so that term is 0. We don't need to worry about that. And the last term is the salvage value, $10,000 in future, and we want to convert it into its equivalent annual value, right? So this is a positive because it's a cash that we are going to receive. It's in future. We want to convert it into its equivalent A value, so we need to multiply by A given F, 10%, and 10 year is the life cycle. We want to distribute this future $10,000 over the entire 10 years. And now interest rate is same, so same table, but we need to look at the row number 10 to get the A given P and A given F values. So I'm looking at row number 10 now. A given P is 0.1627, and A given F is 0.0627. And if you do all this math, it comes down to minus 2,627. So if you must choose, both machines are giving you negative equivalent uniform annual worth, but if you must choose between these two machines, then you should choose one that has less negative value. So that would be minus $2,000. So therefore machine A should be purchased because it is both are bad, both are negative values, but at least machine A has a less negative value than machine B in terms of EUAW. So that would be our choice. So this is how you solve this type of problems. Uh, in this case, you have two different alternatives from which you needed to choose. But there can be n number of alternatives. All you have to do is consider equivalent uniform annual worth for each of those alternatives uh, from the cash flows that are given, various cash flows that are given for them, and then compare their those EUAW values to decide which is the uh, most profitable, or if all of them are negative, which is the least negative uh, alternative, and we can choose that. So with that, I will stop here. Thank you.